many monks and almost all of our money, but we couldn't do anything else but start over.
Which earthquake scared you the most? The one of 1953 or the one of 2014?
In 2014. In 1953 I was still a child and wasn't afraid. In 2014, however, I was afraid for my children and grandchildren that the next earthquake I would be trapped and unable to live.
The one in 2014. In 1953, I was in Athens. I didn't experience much, but in 2014, I was terrified. I had to look after not only my husband and myself, but also after my dad, who was very old and couldn't take care of himself, my children and my grandchildren.
This is the major source that is producing earthquakes. This is what we learn in geology classes, and we learn about the faults that are producing the earthquakes, the cracks in the Earth's lithosphere, the different geometry of faults that were discovered after the major earthquake in 1906 in San Francisco. So there's plenty of literature regarding faults and the seismic waves that are emitted when an earthquake happens. When the fault cracks, when it fractures, it emits seismic waves. I'm sorry, this is in Greek, but this is the speed of the wave in the solid. In the middle line is the liquid, and the red line is the gas. So we have different velocities of the seismic waves, traveling in the solid, in the liquid, and in the gas. These seismic wave velocities are measured, and we know specifically the wave velocities on the Earth's lithosphere.
transported with equipment and vehicles, as well as a special trained dog to fight trapped people. In regional and local level, a social operations center was convened at the municipal store of Missouri. An expanded civil protection coordinating body was completed to act as an Operations Center for Emergency Response and Disaster Management Coordination at the regional level, which was in continuous round-the-clock meeting, gathering and assessing information while coordinating the response operation of the 30 services.
The earthquake regulations of 1959 is the first attempt, and it was applied to the first constructions after 1953. Since then, there have been significant improvements aimed at making buildings stronger away from the risk of collapse, to protect people inside them. Kefalonia today is among the highest seismic risk zone, with the largest seismic safety factor of 0.336 G. The first constructions after the earthquakes of 1953 that were installed in Kefalonia were single-story or two-story buildings, simple shape with a reinforced frame made of concrete and iron or wood, materials with great resistance to earthquakes. The structures of concrete core in the center of the entire perimeter, symmetrically planned, and small doors and windows proved to be very strong, while those that have not been demolished in order to make bigger buildings, even today are the safest structures against earthquakes. This one is a typical building that was constructed after the earthquakes of 1953. Today, after a lot of development in the seismic field, constructions are designed with all modern specifications, strong foundations, massive corner columns reinforced of the high elasticity, using concrete, metal, or wood materials. In modern regulations, the acceptable damage from earthquakes of any magnitude is very small, while collapse is totally not acceptable for any reason. Now, the safest places for earthquake protection are inside the buildings, provided those buildings are properly constructed.
The bridge is designed to dance over the ground as it rests on 4 special reservoirs which allow horizontal sliding up to half a meter. Moreover, the bridge is not affected in case of heavy raining, as all gathering water is directed to a pipeline which passes through the mountain.